Hey guys, PGH Weiss Schwarz here. I'm your special guest, Jason from Strictly Broken. I'm here with your usual people, Carmen
What's up?
and Brian.
Hello.
And I'm going to start us off with this card because I want to talk about the Aya. So this is Kasumi and Saya. I get to give Brian the cheat. I don't think he knew their names. Continuous. If you play events from your hand without color, and then when you play a climax from the climax zone, choose one of your characters during this turn, it gets 1k power. And it is another brainstorm. This one is a tap self salvage for an anniversary of Poppin' Party.
Events without color, pretty strong. Has another effect on top of that. Also pretty strong.
Helps you splash bread.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you play this and buns. This and buns, and you're done.
You never have to level red. Ever.
More important for English, we don't have a restriction list, so you can play everything. You play Stock Swap and Fumio. So, that'll be nice. Alright, moving on. 3-2 Chisato, double rare. If you have 4 more other Anniversary or Pastel Palettes characters, this card can be played from hand without color requirement and gets -1 level in your hand. So 4 more early play colorless. During your turn, for each of your other Anniversary or Pastel Palettes character, gets 500 power, so it'll be 11k on your turn with a full board. And when this played from stage from hand, choose an Anniversary or Pastel Palettes character in your clock, send it to the bottom of your deck. It's Aqua! You don't have to ditch a card.
I don't know why it bottom decks, but...
Yeah, it means that you can't heal off climaxes, but, like, ideally doesn't happen. But, you know,
Yeah.
4 more early play, colorless, healer, 11k.
Fine, yeah.
Good
You
baseline.
know what would have been sick in?
What?
Afterglow.
Yeah. We got the other one.
Yeah.
Keep your alarms?
Yeah.
Nah. No, that one heals bottom of clock. So it does keep your alarms. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that one could let you like selectively move cards out of the way so you can get the right alarm.
True.
That'd
This would move stuff around.
Alrighty.
Alright,
well,
Brian.
Alright, level 3 Cosmic combo. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other Anniversary or Poppin' Party characters, gets 2k. It's 13 with Climax. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, draw up to 2 cards, choose up to 2 cards in your hand, discard them, and stock the top card of your deck. Then at the end of this card's attack, if you have the door in play and you have another Anniversary or Poppin' Party character, you may pay 2. If you did, burn 2, and until the end of your opponent's next turn during this card's battle, you do not take damage from the auto effects of your opponent's characters. So it is an anti-burn.
Yeah.
It is good that this card. It is good that this card filters. It is good that this card plays cheap, because there is an event that goes with this. The event is free, but it works specifically with this card, which gives -3 soul. So this is like
they don't normally play. They don't always play that though. For whatever.
Yeah, this is just.
But that card's really good.
It's a burn 2 with like a bunch of defensive upside. I've seen 8-door Bang Dream decks that play this combo, and I've seen 8-door Bang Dream decks that don't play any combo at all. So you do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can't call yourself Gara Bang Dream if you play this combo though.
Yeah, if you play a real Tompin. You can play like one and pretend it's your Asuna. But even though this does not do a lot in one lane, unlike the Asuna. But yeah.
Yeah, this is a good card though.
Yeah, it is good.
This is like the deck, by the way, that people play.
Yeah.
In Japan right now, if you see Bang Dream, you're seeing 8-door with the Yukina and then this card.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a bunch of like toolboxing for the good cards Bang Dream has access to. So
yep, between the doors and the Yukina, you should be able to get exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Alright, next. Back to Jason.
Next card. 3-2 Aya. Climax combo. Pay 1. Send one of her standby from your climax zone to the waiting room. If you do, during climax phase, when this is played with from hand, you can pay the cost. If you do, stand this, and then you get to shuffle 2 cards from your opponent's waiting room back into their deck. And this has, on attack, you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's Anniversary, Pastel Palettes, or that multicolor event, you get to burn one. So it's just an always on attack burn one. It's like Yo, that only reveals ones.
It's like Pyrrha, except it burns.
Well, this card actually has an upside.
True.
Right? Pyrrha is just a global 15. This is not a global 15, but you have a global 15. You probably cheated out beforehand. You can also cheat this out early if you wanted to have like the burn, I guess. But you'd probably rather just be standing this card to get a shuffle back too.
Yep. Seems fine.
This is what I wish
Good
that
for a
one card
standby
from
deck.
Fago was.
Yeah.
I think the one in Fago would have been so much better if it was this card.
Yeah, this is a lot better than that. All right. Level 0 costs me. It is an event swap, so pay 1, ditch an event, salvage an event. And it is a level 0 bomb. To just reverse. The other event swap was the level 1 in Popping Party. This is a level 0. So if an event swap is what you want, the level 0 is probably better. Seems fine.
Seems fine.
It's whatever, yeah.
Lets you swap into buns if you're doing some crazy anniversary shenanigans. Which is pretty cool with like the yellow event or whatever. You can play one of this and turn one of your yellow events you salvage with choice into a buns. Might not be the worst play. That's something to think about. Brian?
Yeah, something not the worst.
All right, level 0, Chisato.
Yeah.
You did it.
Got it.
Look at him.
Staying at 5.
When this card is sent from the stage to the waiting room, you may pay 1 and clock a anniversary or pastel palettes character from your waiting room. If you do, check 2. Choose up to 2 anniversary or pastel palettes characters, or this 1/1 event. Oh, that's the colorless, the 1/1 event that makes everything colorless from among them. Add it to your hand and send the rest to the waiting room. So it's the Aqua Ricky profile.
We love +2. +2.
Seems
They
fine.
play this
hard. Yeah, you play this.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Why wouldn't you play this?
Yeah, exactly. It's just good. Vanilla Kiritoriki. This one sets color too, which like depending on your pastel palettes pile that you're playing.
That's why it's 500 power less.
Yep, that's worth it.
Yep.
Next, back to Jason.
All right. Should I, Brian? What's the name of this character before I spoil it?
Hold on, let me get to the slide. Oh, that's Remy.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I know Poppin' Party.
Okay. Good. All right. Pay with step from stage to waiting room. You can pay 1, put the top card of your deck in the clock. If you do, the top 4 cards of your deck, choose the 1 level 1 or higher card from among them, reveal to your opponent, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room.
More clock pluses. Just play the previous card instead. Play that one.
Yeah, if you want to play anniversary, and Popiba has I think Popiba has better cards than this too.
They have a.
That's something.
They have a really old salvage Ricky.
On Death Ricky. Yeah.
That thing I don't even think has Poppin' Party trait. I think that's pre-Poppin' Party trait. I think that's hella old.
Oh well.
Maybe.
There's no this is your best card.
Yeah,
there's no way this is your best card.
Yeah, I refuse as well. There's got to be something else. All right. 2/1 Saya. That is Saya. She looks older in this.
Yes.
Saya. 2K to front, level 3 assist. This effect activates at the 1 per turn when you play an event. Choose one of your characters, give it 2K. When the turn you play buns, you just give out another bunch of power. Or if you play the 3/0 event counter, it could also becomes a backup. That is probably what it's intended to be used.
The Saya deck.
Oh yeah, wait, with the 2/1 Saya? Oh, that's pretty spicy. Does that card have Pop-Up Party trait? No. No, that card is Gurupa 1, isn't it? Oh, is it? Wait, no, I thought the 1/0 is from Gurupa was the one.
Was it?
The 1/0 that changes into it is from set 2,
okay.
But the 2/1 is from set 1. I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't check for trait though. Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Trait. It's fine.
Yeah, this is a fine assist.
It doesn't check traits. It has music trait. It's fine. Those have music trait, right? Right?
I think everything has music trait.
There's no way set 1 BanG doesn't have music trait.
No, they have music trait. Does the 2/1 original Saya assist, is that anti-backup and anti-event?
Dude, I don't remember. Oh, that one?
Yeah, it is. Ride for a day?
It is Machine of Ice. It's Machine of Ice.
Yeah. 500 power and no events or backups. So that is
that is more power than that because it's events in your grave or something, right?
No, that's the Remy bomb. The Bride for a Day is a level assist, and then rest one of your other characters and this.
If you have an event, right?
If you have an event, 500 power and anti-backup, anti-event.
Okay. It just had a random cost on it. Okay.
Yeah, that is that card's gross. This card is fine. Brian.
All right. This is one of the twins, and her name is Hina.
Ding, 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 ding. You got
Right.
it. You got it. Yeah.
Yo, let's go.
Let's go. Staying at 5.
On play, check the top card of your deck, keep it there, send it to waiting room. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is an Anniversary, Pastel Palettes, or the 1/1 yellow event, add it to your hand. Choose a card in your hand, send it to waiting room.
Wow. I played this card.
Card wishes it was Historia,
Yeah,
but
right.
instead it's a
Fucking-
console. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Card
whatever.
5 played this card. It feels really good in each standby.
Oh, as your filter? Okay,
it's
okay, I'm
standby.
down. I'm down,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll give applause for that. Yeah.
Definitely digs you into
Yeah,
triggers.
it makes sure you can like ditch a card if you need to. It can mill the card if it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It lets you see the standby, so you know you're gonna trigger it.
Yep.
It's pretty good. I'm a fan.
All right. Okay,
Look at that
Brian.
Mayo, too. She's
Challenge.
wrong.
Oh, you ruined it. I was gonna give Brian the challenge.
Huh?
Brian the challenge.
What's the
Oh,
challenge?
that was Mayo.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I was gonna say who. I was gonna say bonus. Who is this one?
That's
Whitney-
Remy's
Who?
sister. I don't know her name.
Remy's sister. Well,
Wait, I
they'll
didn't say
get-
that. I was talking about the Mayo in Hina's picture.
Oh, in the mayonnaise.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck her name is. I just know it's Remy's sister.
You don't know?
She's the fucking glitter green bitch.
Yeah, it is glitter.
Oh, she is in glitter green. Yeah. Where's
She's
Andy?
wearing green.
Is that
It's
Yuri?
crazy.
Yeah, her name's Yuri.
Sure, if you say so.
Yeah,
All right. Well, that was. Well, that's 5.66. Oh, you know what? No, it's a full 6. I had to think too long. We'll say that's a misname. Whose card is this?
Jason's.
Jason's.
What? My card? My card?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah, it's your card.
Okay. 2/1 Kasumi. Pay 2, rest one of your. No. What card is this? Carmen! Carmen!
What?
What card
Seven-
is this?
79.
No! Wait, what? Card
Back up.
79? There's no reference picture here.
We're on the counter, right?
Yeah, there's a counter.
Oh, on the counter? Oh, shit, wait, on the counter. I thought we were on the Kasumi. Oh, shit. I thought we were going to skip this one. Next soul counter. Pay 1, send an anniversary character, problem party, get something -1 soul. Wow, this card sucks. I hate these.
Fine.
These suck.
It's whatever.
I think they can be okay. But
Yeah. Do you play the Asuna one?
I have
Yeah,
played the
why don't you play it
Arsenal
now?
because I play the memory kick instead.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because it came out after that card.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why I don't play it anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
All right, this next card, you didn't put a reference card. This is what got me confused.
Oh,
I don't know what
okay. Well,
Is
I
it
don't
a
know.
brainstorm?
I don't know either. But there's one way to do it. We copy paste that and
Nope.
put Weiss after it. It is the Aya brainstorm.
Oh shit! Support for the TD. Hype.
No, the Aya.
Oh, the Aya. Oh, the Aya. Oh, that is Aya. Oh,
They're both Aya. Yeah, I don't know
Huh?
why.
Okay.
This is the
Cute.
card,
Look at
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the card. You're right.
That's it. Okay, so choose one of your standing anniversary characters. Send it to the waiting room, which is after you pay 2 and rest this card and the Aya Brainstorm specifically. You must also sack one of your standing characters. If you did, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck. Choose an anniversary character among them. Place it in the previous slot of the character sent to the waiting room with this effect. Shuffle your deck. What the fuck?
You get to cheat in your 3/2 Kasumi. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that is what you are trying to do. Dude, this reads like a Pokemon effect. This is like Pokegear 3.0, dude. You check the top 7 to put a supporter in play.
He's so versed in Pokemon
Yeah.
now.
That's a lot of cards. I hope you hit your cost for me. Otherwise, you're like, well, here's 5 climaxes, a buns for luck, and a level 0. That's what happened if I would use the effect. I don't know, dude. This is some wonky shit. It's probably bad.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's funny though.
It is
And
extremely.
it worked
funny,
with the
yeah.
Aya.
Yeah.
Oh, Carmen, you missed it.
Oh no, I missed it by 1. Oh, Brian, go ahead.
All right, 1-0 Remy. During your turn, this card gets 500 power for each of your other anniversary or pop and party characters, so it gets to 65. When this card attacks, if you played an event, this turn, you may pay 1. If you did, Twin Drive.
Just play the fucking yellow Kokoro. Old one. I guess it's an anniversary card. But, kind of sucks.
This card's red.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep moving this fucking thing. Bleh. She's crying and she has a gun, though. It's funny.
Oh, she does have a gun, yeah.
All right. 1/1 Saya. And this doesn't have a Remian name. When it's played on stage from hand, you may choose one of your opponent's characters during this turn. It gains the following effect. This cannot move to other slots on the stage. When this is reversed, you choose a card and clock higher level Memory Adachi. Wow. Oh yeah, Memory Adachi, that's hype.
Memory Adachi that locks down another lane.
Well, okay, the lockdown another lane effect like never actually matters, right? That's like actually just fake text.
That's like if you're really behind against standby and you're like, do not move up that card.
You play against 8 standby Dow and you're like, no.
No, do not move that card.
They for some reason that card gets unbanned and you're just like, no,
put that move back. Do not move it.
If this came out a few years ago, this would have been sick.
It's for the anti-8 standby 7 Deadly Sins matchup because they have that card.
Oh, true. They do.
Yeah, they can't move the Meliodas up.
Damn, tragic.
And then I don't know what you do with the Adachi because you wanted the Adachi for
the
the Meliodas.
What if the Meliodas is tax proof already? What do you do then?
Which means they gotta have a 1/1 Liz in the front.
No, you target the 1/1. You target the 1/1 Liz instead. It's the same thing.
Yeah, then they can't move it.
You target the Adachi, and it's like,
can't move it. All right, next. 1/1 Eve. You have 2 or more other Anniversary of Pastel Palace. This card gains 2k. It has Hand Encore. It's a standby card. You don't have to find the Cosmic PR anymore, and it has Anniversary trait. Standby.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yep.
Yeah, standby.
Sorry for standby. Yep. At least it has Eve. Like Eve more than...
True. I like Bushido.
Yeah. Brian.
All right, we've got this 3/0 event.
Spoiled this already.
Mm-hmm.
Choose one of your level 3 Cosmies during this turn, and it gains the following effect. The card across from this gains -3 soul.
Yep.
Wow. -3 soul. Carmen spoiled this card.
Yep. So anti-ping, anti-damage, burn for 2. This card is free. Hopefully your dig 2 got you into one of them. So you
not unfortunate
because your card didn't heal, so you need to find another way to untap. And that is how. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, whole Cosmic package seems pretty funny though. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you got the big Choco Coronet.
I'm a big fan of that. I like that.
Yeah, it's really funny. Oh, the Remy Runner. That card is sick. Big fan. All right, we're going right on to blue because that was only 15 cards. So we're in it for the long haul because blue is
buckle in
40 cards. So back to Jason.
All right, 0/0 Risa. If you have 5 or more cards in your hand, this gets 1k power with a 3k. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you may send the top card of your deck to Waiting Room. If this card is an Anniversary Roselia, or I don't know what event that is, you may move this to an empty slot in the front row. So it's like
Cigarettes counter.
Carmen Runner, but it's the Zeke Runner. Cigarettes counter stick.
Yeah,
that's a good event. Yeah, it's fine. It's a plussing. I don't remember if Roselia had a better plussing 0.
Probably not.
5.
Saya Bomb.
Mill Runner. It's literally Zeke, right?
It's just Zeke. It's Zeke without the marker. Yeah. 5 or more hand instead, like a hybrid Urban Zeke thing.
Yeah, cute.
Yep, it's got Lisa Knee on it, as Matt would say.
Yes, Lisa Knee.
Lisa Knee.
Yeah. All right, next.
There's no way Brian doesn't know this one.
No, I know Mashiro. I have BanG Dream.
He doesn't know that Mashiro needs full field though. I caught him.
Hey,
played it the other day. I was like,
hey,
Brian. I was like,
I know
Brian.
Mashiro, but I don't know how to read.
I was like, Brian,
okay.
you got to put another
Okay.
card down, or this is unrepairable game state. And he like just pukes a level 0 on the back.
Brian, please, thanks for being on the board.
I did. Don't worry.
All right.
Okay,
If you have
that's
2 or more other Annie or Morphonica characters, this gets 1,000 power. Climax combo on attack. If you have the pants in your climax zone, if you have another character, you may pay the cost, which is discard any card. If you do, salvage a character from your waiting room, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card gains the following effect: when this front attack, bounce it to your hand. So there's a hand filter, and then Obero's back to hand. Only attacks in at 6/5. Pretty small, but you know, if Kato can do it at 6/5 in the upcoming meta, then this card could probably do it too. But that
Carmen,
is to be seen. Right? What is this?
Do you know what card this is?
What card? What?
This is a card from before this.
From before this? What?
Before this. Yeah.
Oh my god, what was it? Obero bounce back?
It's from a set. It's from a set that we both own.
Fuck.
I don't know if you played. I played this card. I said this card sucked.
Maybe
it's better than this deck though. But
what set is it, dude?
This is the Junko from Zombieland.
Oh, it is a Junko. Oh, I never played the bar deck.
That deck sucked.
Yeah, I played.
Maybe
I played everything else.
Maybe in the world of BanG Dream Privilege, the ditch to salvage one is better than it was in Zombieland, but it was not good in Zombieland. You do not have very many cards worth grabbing.
Yeah.
So, there's like enough power pumps in BanG Dream too, probably. Granted, okay, Zombieland had a lot of power pumps too, to be fair, but maybe I should have played the pump 15 thingy with that card. That might have been better. I'm a believer in that card now, thanks to Project Sekai. So
yeah,
on play pump 15, on attack pump 15, good profile, guys. You heard it here.
Oh yeah, the summer pockets,
yeah.
Opie,
yeah.
Hansen's somewhere in California smiles. He doesn't know why, but he knows that we're talking about it.
He just feels it coming.
Yeah, it's the Hansen special. All right, Brian, go ahead. You get all this text.
All right. Level 3 Yukina. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may heal. When this card attacks, if you have the pants in your climax zone, if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, perform one of the following 2 effects. Check the top card of your deck if it is an Anniversary or Roselia character or the Cigarettes event. Burn 4. Or at the end of this card's attack, if the character across from this is reversed, you may send the top card of your stock to waiting room. You may pay 1. If you did, burn 2.
So if you got open lanes, you last shot. If you got a reverse, you burn 2.
Woo!
It's free.
It is free.
There's more support for this.
Yeah, there is more support for this. There's support for this for you to play like a weird split finisher line with the Ron.
Yeah. No, don't spoil it. You.
What? Well,
Carmen,
we're gonna. It's
everything.
2 cards.
Carmen, you're a spoiler.
It's 2 cards away.
Yeah, and they would have seen it. They would have seen it in 2 cards.
Okay.
I've been like, whoa, that's so cool.
Look, dude, I'm used to it because every time a card references another card, Andy goes, "Let's go look at the card."
He does do that.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god! Now see, us is Strictly Broken. We like to keep it a surprise.
Yeah.
We're gonna bait the anticipation. Most of the time because I don't know they exist. This has been out for a long time. That's the only reason I know this exists.
This seems fine. It doesn't seem remarkable.
Okay.
It seems like
it's fine.
It's a good trigger. You got some decent blue cards. You're building like an Annie pile, and you need a costless top end. This seems fine.
There has to be better Roselia combo than this, though, right? Like top end.
Yeah, there's Birdcage Diva Yukina.
No.
Yeah, the legend.
Let's play a better card than that. I don't know when that card is broken. Good times. Simpler ways.
Simpler ways, yeah. And you're like, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead from 3-2 guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like
cheated me at BCS with that card.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they leveled at 6 o'clock, and then they killed Yukina.
Rip.
Because I was like, I didn't realize. I was like, damn, wait, was he actually at 6? Was he at 6 when I attacked? I swear he was at 5. And then I'm like, wait, no, he was definitely at 5. Because then I recounted the clock after. I'm like, this guy cheated me. Whatever.
All right, back to you, Jason.
Me, Arisa. If this card is in your hand, it gains Bonsai for the Arisa Bonder. That's sick. Going to grab the toilet. If your hand is 5 or more, this gains 2k power, and the following effect: character across from this cannot. Oh, it's Goblin Slayer. Okay, this card in the character cross from this cannot side attack. And beginning your opponent's attack phase, you can move this to an empty slot with the character across from it. It is Goblin Slayer that has the relevant trait for Arisa.
Yep.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know
down.
how good Goblin Slayers are anymore, but I'm gonna give it a B-. I like Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
Brandon plays a lot of Aprilia at locals randomly still, and it seems to do fine. I always see it still on the board. So
It's not a bad card. It's far from a bad card. Yeah.
yeah. All right, here we go. Sorry, spoiled it. Level 0 Yukina climax combo. Right. Okay. Look. Let's see how it goes to memory first. Pay 1, send this card to memory. Look at the 3 cards on the top of your deck. Choose an anniversary or Zelda character among the revealed to your opponent. Add it to hand.
Good effect.
Note that this card does not have to be standing if you're doing weird shit with resting 2, specifically the Rinko Rest 2 Brainstorm from forever ago.
Are you traumatized, Carmen?
Yeah. There's
summer pocket trauma.
Look, send standing. Sometimes
ow.
You got some stuff to do.
Yeah, ow.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Well, I's the one that goes to memory, dude. Come on. Know your lore. Climax combo regulation. If this card is in your memory at the end of your 3-2 Yukina or 3-2 Ron's attack, you may flip this card face down in your memory. If you did, choose one of your Ron or Yukina in your deck or waiting room. Those
are the climaxes.
Those are the climaxes.
Yeah, so you can just search for the climax.
Search or salvage the climax. And if they have different names, exchange them. So you can do both combos.
And you don't lose the climax in your deck.
And they're both free.
Sick.
Yeah, so you shuffle one back if you go to the deck. So it doesn't... I was going to say, you don't want to do it from deck because you'll lose the climax, but they exchange.
No, you don't. It's sick.
Do you want to do this? I guess it gives you options, right? A burn for 4, a burn for 2, a burn for 1.
I'm just gonna give it the B minus because it's cool. Like,
This
is like literally one of the coolest things you can do in this set. There's a lot of that's some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. That's some Mighty Master and shit.
Yeah, this is some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I'm gonna go the way up to the B. Like I think it gives you options, right? You have a burn 4 to push for game that you can coin flip on if you need a big comeback. The burn 2 is like the most stable one, but you need a reverse. If you need to try to untap, the Ron can help you try to set your deck on last attack. You got some options here. There's some stuff going on.
Have the P word, Carmen?
Yeah, it's got potential. I would give this potential. For sure. And it's some like deck speed memory. Like that's a good memory effect. You can rest it.
Was getting all sassy.
You can rest it for 2 things. That's cool for a tap 2 and still send it. Makes you feel like an old set because old sets do that all the time.
True.
All right. Brian, go ahead.
All right. This is the other twin, and
does he know?
It's Saya is the Papa Party. So this is Sayo.
Oh,
he got there. So close. So close. Still at 6.
When this card is played or is sent from the stage to the waiting room, you may pay 1 and clock an anniversary or Rosalia character from your waiting room to the bottom of your clock. If you did, choose an anniversary or Rosalia character in your waiting room and add it to hand. It is an on-death Ricky that sets a card.
For Rosalia?
That's fine.
Oh, but it grabs the card. It grabs the counter too.
Grabs the cigarettes so you can.
Oh, it can, yeah.
So you can do some milling and maybe convert into a different card in your turn.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah, seems fine. Lets you like throw the events and opener if you're playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm a fan.
All right. Back to Jason.
1-0 Lisa. Experience during your turn. If your total card in your level is 2 or higher, this gains X power. X is equal to this card's soul times 1,000. So it's usually going to be a 5k, maybe 6k with a climax. When this card's battle point is reversed, you may choose one of your other characters and rest it, and then move it to a backward slot. So it's a clean cut. Wow.
Level 1 clean
cut. It's just
cut.
worse than Arash. Okay. No, it is always worse than Arash, actually.
Yeah.
Because Arash is vanilla.
Just come and play. Or no, he's always a 55, right? He's either 5 or he's either 55 with the drawback.
This is as good as Arash. Or worse. I don't remember.
Level 1 clean cuts are pretty sick. I'm down.
I'll get C+. They're cool. It's also Lisa.
Yeah, we love Lisa.
I feel like Rosalia might want some good like extra zeros, extra like utility ones they can play, or like auxiliary ones, whatever.
It's
So
got
maybe that's
like,
good.
what's
I
the
don't-
old one that was really good? There's like an old Lisa from Bang Dream.
Oh, that was the one that
Volume
resonated with
one.
Birdcage.
It
The one that
resonates with Birdcage and it like bottom deck
decker
cards.
one.
Yeah, bottom deck.
Yeah,
Dude.
I remember that card being like
Yeah, the
gross
swimsuit
back
Lisa
then.
from Group of One.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause then you also had you had the Yukina that did that too, right? The 0-0 Yukina.
Yeah. You had some stuff going on there. All right.
Good times.
Next. 1-0 Akko. When this card is placed on stage from hand or memory during this turn, this gains 3k. At the beginning of your encore step, if you have the 2 soul in your climax zone, you may send this card to memory. If you did, at the beginning of your next draw phase, it gains 35. Oh my god, it swings in 75. It's 10k. 10k time machine off a 2 soul. Where's Tanner, dude? Where's the family? F for family.
Well, for family.
It's only 7k on the first turn though.
Yeah, it's only 7k on the
And
first
then
turn.
it comes down. It's
Oh,
Kosashi
trust
on
me.
2 soul.
Trust
No,
me, dude. Tanner never lets me forget it. He's like, you just play family, dude. It's the secret of Pixar. You just play it. And I was like, Tanner, you come with a different pile every week. And then you just say, it's family.
Yeah, family Sully.
Yeah, family into Sully. The newest Tanner brew. We're going to get Tanner on to talk about Pixar. We can make him do a deep dive. Him and Dan can do it. Him and Dan McGregor can do it. All right. Next, Brian. Oh, this is the combo. Okay.
Level 1 tie. During your turn, if you have another anniversary or pop and party character, this card is 6k. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, if you have the pants in your climax zone, check up to 4, choose up to 2 level 1 or higher cards. Reveal them to your opponent, choose 1, add it to hand, choose 1, send it to stock.
I see why they play this combo.
I told you, it gives you the extra
Yeah, it mills you into your next deck because Arius is 2 or less, right? So then it gives you extra. You only need to have like 2 stock going in a turn with a double field, or if you tri-field it and get 3 reverses, you get exactly enough stock to Arius a combo the next turn. Yeah.
And then you have the phone shy event works with too.
Yeah, it works with phone shy.
If you can get reverses at 7k, seems fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, right now you definitely can. So
I
as long as
think
you don't play against Quints.
I think with the idea, this is something we talked about before we started recording. The idea is that this is being played into Garupa 1 Arisa Negsoul. Because that card is because now that Sora's gone, that card Sora showed that targeting things is still okay, and Arisa's fat as fuck. She's not going anywhere. I'm down. That line seems good to me. Better than the other pants combos you could play into Arisa, that's for sure. Oh, dank card alert. Jason, it's yours. Go ahead.
Dank card. Yes! I love this fucking card. When this put on stage from hand, look at the top X cards. Look at X cards from the top of your deck. Choose 1 level 1 or higher card. Reveal it to your opponent. Add it to your hand. Send the rest to your waiting room. If you added a card to hand, choose 1 card in your hand. Send it to waiting room. X is the number of colors of characters on your stage. So this card is a 4-card Rize for level 1 or higher that can never miss. It's nuts. How many times? How many times has your Subaru's missed, Brian?
Never.
I don't know if you can play Hololive.
I don't play Rushia.
All right, Carmen, how many times your Subaru's missed?
Oh, I've had.
I know yours have.
I've had Subarus whiff. Yeah, not often in that deck specifically, but this card can't whiff. Yeah.
Obviously, because this card can have the floor of checking 1 card, but it never whiffs, which is hype.
Yeah, because if you don't add, you don't ditch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice. So it's that is
yeah, the card's so sick.
It's more like a Kome like that because Rize's if you reveal, you have to ditch this.
Yeah, this card also feels so good in 8 standby too when you slam it.
Oh yeah, that
because,
has to look.
You do actually have like quite a few colors because your Brainstorm is green, the 1/1 is red, your
It's like
Eve
the
is
best
yellow.
costless 1/0 you could play. Like
Yeah, it's like kind of weak, but at the same time, but then it's also sick because if like the only target you find is like your standby card, you don't have to add it.
yeah, you just let it go.
You can just let it die. You can just let your
And you don't neg because you don't have to
your
ditch.
2/2 die. It's so sick for that.
That's
deck.
like a B. This might be an A. Card's pretty sick.
I'm a fan. I'll give it the A- because it's like really niche, but I love this fucking. I think this card is like.
I mean, it's a card
Seems-
you want to build around, like one of the coolest cards in the
You
set.
can, and then you could play this in any deck with the 1/1 event, which I'm pretty sure was like the intent, so that everything has color.
Yeah.
The colors don't matter.
Yeah, everything has color. All right, next. 3/2 Hina and
Okay, that's not a character you have to name. They're not on the card.
Girl.
yeah, she's not on the card. Doesn't count. All of your other Annie and Pestle Palettes characters gets +6 power. X is equal to the number of colors of your characters on stage times 500. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay 1. If you do, salvage a climax. Rest this, scry 1.
Yes.
Yep, it's an assist that salvages your climax on play.
You play this.
I like it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Plays right into the standby strategy. Other stuff too. Fine.
This card's good.
All right. Brian.
All right, 3/2 Rinko. If you have 4 or more Anniversary or Roselia characters, this card can be early played at level 2. Experience. If the total level of cards in your level zone is 4 or higher, this card gains 1500 power and hexproof, and on play, search your deck for an Anniversary or Roselia character. So if you have experience, it cantrips, sits at 10k, and is hexproof.
Is anything better than the spammable Yukina from what was that, Multi-Live? Or maybe that's Garupa Volume 2. I don't know. They got a the Yukina where if there's a copy of herself in level, you can just early play her and she's at 10k.
I want to say that was Girls Band Party 2, but
yeah, that was a while ago. This seems like a fine additional card. It's just another beater. Doesn't conflict with the other early play condition at all. Cantrips. Yeah, it seems okay.
Yeah.
Nothing super special.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're playing Modern Roselia, there's enough cards with experience that you're probably doing it anyway. All right.
Probably.
Next, back to Jason.
Me next. Well, the 3/2 Tsukushi will not get me. If you have another Anniversary or Morphonica character, this gets 1500 power and hand encore. Climax combo. When her pants is played in the climax area, if this is in your front row, choose one of your Anniversary or Morphonica characters in your waiting room, add it to hand, place it on stage in any slot. If you add a card to hand, burn 1. If you place a character on stage until the end of your opponent's turn, that character gains 1k power. So it's literally Get a Rushia. And this does early play, by the way, with a card we will talk about later that we will not look at.
All right, so it is early playable. Like, just okay. Yeah. Baby Rushia.
10k hand on
Rushia Jr.
Got some cool stuff to summon with it, I'm sure. Like, this card, yeah. Oh no. 3/2 Rui. Right? Got there. If you have 2 or less climax in your waiting room, this gets -1 level in your hand for each of the other.
Rui's my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Close enough to Kaoru, right? Rui and Kaoru. If you have 2 or less climax in your waiting room,
I see your taste, Brian.
-1 level in hand. For each of the other Annie or Morphonica characters in your back row, gets 500 power, so 10-5. And then when this is placed from stage to hand or by the auto effect of the Tsukushi we just looked at, you can discard a card. If you do, choose an Anniversary or Morphonica character in your clock and add it to hand, so heal to hand.
Wow.
If you play the Tsukushi, you play this. You might play it without the Tsukushi. It seems totally fine, actually.
Yeah, card's good.
Yeah.
10-5 all the time, heal to hand. Good. All right. So Brian, who is this? This is a bit of a trick, but there are context clues.
I have no idea.
It's actually Pareo.
Really?
So it's at 7. Yeah.
This is Pareo when she's not doing her shows. This is what she normally looks like.
Can't believe you baited me like that.
He did warn you.
Yeah, I said there are context clues.
You know, you could also cheat. If you could read Japanese, it says Pareo.
Wow.
Yeah. You could also just look for the choo-choo. Guess that it's Pareo.
Okay. That would imply that Brian knew that was an interaction that he should care about.
Well, maybe he should watch the show.
Maybe.
No,
Probably
you should
not,
don't watch the show.
I think this is my card, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Level 3 Pareo.
that is why you were quizzed.
During your opponent's turn, if your damage taken is not canceled, so if you eat damage and this card is in your front row, check the top card of your deck, place it back there or into the waiting room, so damage scry. And at the beginning of your climax step, if you are level 3 or higher and you have 2 or more Anniversary or Raise a Sweeling characters, you may clock the top card of your deck. If you did, you can choose one of those Choo-Toos we haven't looked at. It's the next card yet from your waiting room and place it in any slot on your stage.
Block yourself to summon the card. And it is a damage scry.
Wow.
Pay 2 and clock yourself.
Part of the sick get it without the leak thing if you wanted to play that.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you don't
I'm down.
play the card, though. Actually.
Probably not.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the other half does here.
Because you can play the restander. Is the restander you can play?
Yeah, because it... Yeah. Okay.
The TD restander. Mm-hmm. It could literally be a Salt Lily.
Yeah, you can literally be a Salt Lily. Okay, speaking of that, Jason, back to you.
Yeah. 3/2 Choo-Choo. When this is played on stage from hand or by the effect of the Pareo, you may send a top card of your clock to waiting room. Then it is pay 1, drop 1. When the pants is played in the climax area, if this is in your front row, pay the cost. If you do all of your other characters gain during the turn, when this card attacks, send the bottom 2 cards of your opponent's deck to waiting room. If there's a climax among that, burn 2. So you get 1 less card than a Salt Lily, but you get an X for every. You get the double the value.
Yeah, for if you hit 1, you burn 2, and if you mill 2, it's the same as Icy Tailing for 2. So who cares?
Yeah, it's pretty good. And you have the restander too, so you can stack this on the TD restander. So then you get to literally do the Assault Lily thing where you go one attack mill 2, 1 attack mill 2, 1 attack mill 4, restand, 1 attack mill 4.
Yep.
That's pretty good. That's actually good numbers if you hit. If you hit, it's so much stronger than you re.
Yeah. Or attack.
You just don't force refresh as good, right? Because you're only milling
12
cards?
12, yeah, it's 12 card mill
versus 18.
Right. In
Or
instances
16?
of 2.
No, 18, right? Because it's 3, 6, 3, 6.
You probably push somebody through a compressed deck. You push somebody through a deck that's compressed. If they
small deck. Yeah,
if they combo off,
too.
If you go off on someone after they've already comboed and they refresh or something, probably not the greatest, but you're still pushing extra attacks. This seems more than fine. Building around this seems completely reasonable.
The numbers seem decent enough, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an Annie deck, so you can play any of the Annie cards. You just do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You just take all the Annie cards to build the best deck.
One off Annie card.
Yeah, one off Annie card.
The restander.
You have all game to get it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
With the Pastel Palettes event, you can even play any colors you want.
True. Play anything. Okay. All right, next. Level 0 Sakushi. When this is played stage from hand, if you have 2 or more other Anniversary or Morphonica characters, you may draw a card. If you did, ditch a card. And then when this is placed for stage from hand, you may send a character from your hand to the waiting room. If you did, search your deck for the 2/1 Mashiro event. Reveal to your opponent, add it to hand, shuffle your deck. Deck bonds. Ditch a character deck bond.
Yeah, that's the event.
I believe the event...
It spawns the Tsukushi.
It spawns the Tsukushi. Okay, and this card has to be on... The bonder has to be on the field. Correct? You have to, sack this thing, I believe. I think you have to sack the specific card. Yeah, you do. You have to...
God, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, you have to sack this specific bonder.
That's a little odd.
Deck bond to it, sack this specific bonder to summon the Sushi. That's gross. But this deck bonder itself, that's fine. It's double filter.
I mean, I guess it's not that bad for a card that you only need to ever really play one of because it's Rushia, but you can actually play 2. You can actually field 2 of Rushias and go spawn 1, burn 1 if you really want to.
Yeah, you could.
So I guess it's not that bad, but Rushia's really you can only ever play 1.
Mm-hmm.
So sure, it's not that bad.
All right, Brian.
All right, this is Maya. You can't get me twice.
Yep, you got it.
When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, put the top 2 cards of your deck to waiting room. If you hit a climax, choose a character. It gets 1500 this turn. When a climax is placed, you can pop this back and give a character 2k power for the turn.
You need this in standby? You need
Do
the
you need-
offensive power? Is that a thing?
You're
Maybe.
asking the wrong
What?
person.
No, I mean, 2K power, just 2K power, right? It wins you lanes. Makes your Eve a little bit bigger. No, she's not that, but she's only 9.5, so she can help you win lane. And then make your like random shitters like the Maya win lanes.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Makes sense.
Yeah. It
Just
helps
some
your cards
power.
because not all your things are big or like they're not bigger than normal. So it's also just your bouncer, so you play it.
All right. Back to you, Jason.
All right, next card 0/0 Akko. Rest one of your anniversary or Roselia characters when this is played on stage from hand. You pay the cost. If you did, choose one card in your level and one card in your waiting room. Exchange them, and then it's a climax swapper. That's fine.
Okay. I'm down.
Yeah,
Pretty good. Ability effect, climax swap.
Do you like climax swap?
Level 0 Mashiro. During your turn, this card gets 1k. When this card's battle opponent reverse, choose one of your other anniversary or Morphonic characters, rest it, move it to an empty slot in the back row. Clean cut. 3k clean cut. Only on your turn. Huh? You print 3k clean cuts with downsides that are just 3k all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it doesn't have a downside though.
This one is not one of those, yeah.
No downside. I guess it's fine. It's uncommon.
Yeah. It's here.
It is a card.
Doesn't Morphonica already have a clean cut, or is that Razor Swailing?
It's Ras. It's Ras.
Okay.
The Rem clean cut is Ras. Okay, next, Brian.
All right, 1/0 Rui. When this card is placed on stage from hand, gains 1500 power. On attack, you can ditch a card. If you do, this card gains 1000 power and trigger check twice.
Wow.
Hand to stock twin driver. Overhand mid combat phase. Not like the worst card. Like fine.
Yeah.
These have utility. They're better when they're level 0s that do something cracked, like the Assault Lily one, Rico. But this is kind of like 55 attacker.
But it has the two. It has them both, Brian.
It does
have them both.
This card's sick.
It has them both. They're there.
All right, next. Back to Jason.
All right. 1/0 Pareo. When this is put on a stage from hand, you may choose up to one of your opponent's characters, send it to memory. Your opponent places that character from memory into any slot on the stage, and then once it attacks, you can Shimakai, a Razor Cerulean or anniversary character 500 times your characters.
Blink.
Shimakai.
It's fine.
Yeah. 1/0 Rinko. Choose one of your Yukina combos in your waiting room. Place it on this character's previous slot during this turn. That character gets +X power. X is equal to the number of your anniversary or Roselia characters times the house. Pay 1, sack this. Summon. Okay. I kind of like it. That's kind of cool. Your Yukina gets run over. Okay, you have 2 doors. Your Yukina gets run over. You search one of these out after one of your Yukina, with your Yukina reverse, your Yukina dies. Then you play this down, pay 1, maybe pay out a trigger climax or something, helps you pay down. Because you do on reverse, you have full information of that. I can totally see this card being played at like a lean, like one to 2 up count. Yeah, this card seems super sick. Helps you recur in exactly the way you want to. I don't even give it the B-. Like it plays right into the selectivity of the Yukina to keep going, and gives it reverses later in the game. Big fan. Cute art too. I like her outfit.
Big fan.
Brian.
Oh, it's both of them. You may choose the Yukina or the Rin with the effective pants trigger?
The Yukina or the 1-0.
Or the 1-0, okay.
Here, I'll move the Ron down. The Ron is later.
All of your Anniversary or Roselia characters gain X power. X is that character's level times 500, so level assist. And when you play a climax, look at the top card of your deck, send it to, or keep it there, or send it to the waiting room. If you have the Yukina or the Ron, send up to one card from the bottom of your opponent's deck to the waiting room. If the card sent was a climax, burn one.
Wow.
So you get to check for your Yukina burn. And then you randomly mill the bottom card of your opponent's deck, and if they have a climax on bottom, they eat a burn one.
It's kind of funny.
It's funny, yeah.
I mean, using your pants trigger to just pick up a character this event is actually pretty sick. Assist helps your Yukina get over. I could see this being played at a lean count if you're playing that easily.
I like it.
This deck, I'm a fan. A lot of good things. A lot of decent decks on this card. All right, back to Jason.
1/1 choo-choo. Assist all of your Anniversary and Wrath characters in front of this gain X power X equals to that character's level times 500. When you use Accelerate, if this has one or less markers, you may choose a card in your waiting room underneath. Put this underneath this as a marker, and then you can send 2 markers from underneath this to your waiting room. If you do, return all cards in your waiting room to your deck. Shuffle your deck. So it is a very delayed free fresh, but you can kind of like bank the free fresh when you really want it.
It goes off at end of turn.
Yeah, but
which is before your climax goes to grave.
That
is it real?
I think they're both end of turn. So
climax is the very last thing that happens at the end of a turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah, it's a classic Connor gotcha question.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. All these steps. Does the climax go back? No. Climax is the very last effect. It's like Will It Kill. Will It Kill is the last Friday of every month.
Yep. Always the last Friday. Watch Will It Kill. All right, next.
Watch Will It Kill.
2/1 Arisa. When this card is placed from stage to hand, you may send one event from your hand to the waiting room. If you did, return all cards in your waiting room to your deck. Shuffle your deck. When this card attacks, if you attack a level 3 or higher, this gains 6k. So it's only an 11/5 level 3 killer. However, discard an event in the decks where you would play this to free fresh on play. That's some pretty good on-demand free fresh.
A lot of free freshes in this set too.
Yeah. This one doesn't have a stupid timing. This one doesn't have a stupid cost in the deck that you would play it. You would hopefully have toilets and buns to throw. Yeah, seems good. Not a completely dead second line of text either.
Yeah, actually playable.
All right.
Good.
Brian, go ahead.
All right, level 3, Tai and Kasumi. If you have 6 or more climaxes in your waiting room, this card gets -1 level in hand. Weird condition. If you have 2 or more other Anniversary or Pop and Party characters, gains 2,500 power. And when this card attacks, pay 3, ditch 2. If you did, burn 3. And when this card is placed on stage from hand, you may discard a card. If you do, heal from clock to stock.
Huh.
I hate 6 or more EPs. I'm not going back to those days.
Okay, wait. What if you completely ignore the first line of text and just play this as an off finisher? Pay 3, ditch 2 for burn 3 versus Aya's pay 2, ditch 2, burn 2. This is a heal to stock. The other one's a heal to hand. Card is blue. The card is red.
It's a third card to heal, yeah.
Yeah.
In addition to playing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is. You're right. I didn't even realize. Okay, I don't think it's like the worst thing ever.
No.
The early play condition thing is gross. I would look at that as a bonus. I would say as an off finisher, if for some reason you can't play the Aya, you could play this. Not.
A3 ditch 2 is so expensive though.
It is. It is expensive, but it is burn 3 without a climax.
Wow. Crazy.
All right. Next. Back to Jason.
Alrighty. 0/0 Pareo. Send 1 level 1 or higher card from your hand to the waiting room during your main phase. When this is played on stage from hand, you may pay the cost. If you choose 1 pastel palettes or Ras character in your whose level is less than or equal to your level, during this main phase, you may play that card from your waiting room, ignoring color requirement. Climax considered level 0. Blah blah blah. When it's reversed, if the battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may send this card to the bottom of your deck. So it's Zombie Master.
It is
Remember,
Zombie
Carmen?
Master. This is Zombie Master. Except this is a
I love
500 power
Zombie
zone
Saga.
bomb.
Yeah,
500
I thought it
power
was just a
zone
vanilla.
bomb. You could also
Like how
ditch
the vanilla just
anything
does
with.
its thing.
You could also ditch anything with Zombie Master, right? You had to ditch a character. I can't
I
remember.
I think it was the same thing. It was the same thing. Level 1 or
yeah,
higher.
I think it was a character
Card.
in-
I'm actually
Maybe
gonna
character.
check because Zombie Master was that was like one of the coolest cards to play with in Zombieland Saga. It didn't end up being like as good. Yeah, it was level 1 or higher. Same thing. It was just vanilla. It's 2,500. So wait, that card's 2,500. This card's 500 power. Huh. Level is equal to or lower than your level. Wait, you can summon higher cost cards with this?
You can summon costed characters. Yeah.
Whose level is less than or equal to your level.
Listen,
Yeah.
using level. Yeah, you can.
You just
Good.
pay their cost.
Yeah,
They
and
have no
they
Oh,
summon
yeah.
from waiting room. Yeah. Oh, you play it from waiting room, so you still have to pay their cost.
Yeah.
They just don't get their
Mhm.
come in hand abilities. Okay.
You just pretend they're in hand. You're
Yeah.
basically swapping with the card, but it's like if you don't play from hand, you neg one. If
It's
you don't
funny
play, you neg one
because this card, the original Zombie Master is a 2,500 in Zombieland Saga. This is a 500 power and it's a bomb. So like the costing of this effect is just whatever they want to make the card a 500 power bomb.
Yeah, whatever they feel like. Yeah.
These cards are really cool, but I don't know if you can find a way to do something cool with them. Like we said, if there's things that don't have on play abilities that are good. Cards like this are good. Summon some costless stuff. The 500 power zone bomb. Fuck Hollow Alive. You can summon another 500 power zone bomb that you can kill. Yeah, you can summon 2.
If it's engraved, you could just be like, yeah.
And if at level 1, you can use it to summon your cost bomb. But it has to be Pastel Palettes or Raise a Squeal, and it doesn't summon Anniversary. It's only Pastel Palettes or Raise a Squeal. So yeah, maybe it is just interesting that this card doesn't summon any.
True.
Alright. Level 0 Rui. When Climax is played in a Climax zone, choose one of your characters until the end of your opponent's next turn, gets 1,500 power. When your character's trigger check reveals a Climax, you may discard a Climax if you did draw a card. So generalized Climax filter, which is just ditch draw. Seems...
That's fine, yeah.
You're not upset about seeing it.
Yeah. You're in blue, you're probably playing pants, maybe. It seems it could be worse.
Alright, next. Brian.
Sayo.
Got there.
When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay 2. If you do, choose a
That's so
character on your opponent's board and return it to your opponent's hand. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay 1, ditch a card. If you did, choose an Anniversary or Roselia character in your waiting room, turn it to your hand, and give 1,000 power somewhere. Typical drop salvage effect.
It's okay.
It's a drop
like
salvage with a
bounce and
extra stock out on it if you need it. It's fine.
I love the art on this card so much.
lot efficient card.
Yeah,
Bounce
she's
and drop.
she's like Tony Chopper.
What?
Oh my god, shut up.
She's got the cotton candy.
Oh my god. Always, what is it? It's Chopper Friday.
It's Chopper Thursday.
Chopper
Thursday.
Chopper Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. Or who is that? Was Brian. So we're back to Jason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 0/0 Rinko. When it attacks, choose one of your characters. It's still a Shimakai, dude. Buff any 500 times characters.
It's a
Man, fuck
Shimakai.
Shimakais.
Ever.
I sleep.
It is a
Wake me up when we
resident
get
sleeper card.
the plus 15 on attack, on play, plus 15. Wake me up. Where's
Levels-
BanG Dreams?
Level 0 to 2. The beginning of your climax phase. If this card is in the front row, you may send a anniversary erased Sweden character in your waiting room to the bottom of your clock. If you did, search your deck for up to one anniversary erased Sweden character revealed to your opponent, add it to your hand, choose a card in your hand, send it to its waiting room. This card does have the accelerate keyword. I don't know why it's in the translation. So this is accelerate.
Wow.
It's accelerate drop search.
Wow.
Queen.
Card.
They're fine. These are fine.
Read. Queen.
Costless drop search.
Good to actually Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Yep. Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow! Brian.
Level 1 tie. If you have another,
I'll find it. Just keep reading. I don't.
It's a layer.
If you have
Is
another
it the
card
layer
in your
combo?
front row, gains 2,000
It
power.
is the layer.
At the beginning of your
combo.
attack step, if this card is standing and
it?
you
I'm
have
so
no
good.
other characters in your front row, choose up to 2 of your opponent's level 1 or lower characters in front row and kill them. Choose up to 1 cost 0 or lower character in your waiting room and place it in any slot on your stage. What?
Wait,
Oh my God! What?
Wait, what?
Hold on. I was stupid. Wait, go back.
What?
I was getting the layer. Well, what does it do?
At the beginning of your attack phase, if this card is standing and you have no other characters in your front row, choose up to 2 of your opponent's level 1 or lower characters in their front row, kill them, choose up to 1 cost 0 or lower anniversary character in your waiting room, and put it on your stage.
What the fuck? So wait, so you it's a dual laner?
No, it's a solo laner.
It's a pseudo. No, it's a pseudo because it gives you a dude, so it's like a pseudo dual laner.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a dual laner where your opponent can't plus.
Yeah, they just kills them. This is what you play if everybody's only playing the Hello Happy World card where they can't be killed. You slam this down, you just shoot them.
Oh god, that's so funny. Holy shit.
It's like
You
you
want
take
to
a.
spit on Tokyo Avengers? You dual laner.
Oh
I
my
dual laner.
God! It'd be so funny. You just
so
slam
fun.
this down against TRV. You just kill them both, and your opponent's
Hey,
like,
how many characters you got there?
It's
2?
like, it's like, what did you just do?
Go to attack phase. Die. Huh?
And then you just swing direct twice, and they just look at you, and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck did you just do? Anti-TRV.
It's funny.
This card's really funny. C++
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm a fan.
And you get to summon the layer, and then you get the plus!
You got applause.
Oh my
Wow.
God, okay, it's pretty sick. I'm down. This is back to Jason already again? Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Damn, so fast. We zoomed.
Mhm.
1-0 already. So this card's so cute. What the heck? During your turn, this gets 1k power, so to 55. When this card attacks, oh my god!
Yet another one? It's like three straight Shimakais.
Popipa, give it 500 times on anniversary of Popipa. I love Shimakais.
It's another Shimakai.
God.
At least this one's 55.
Yeah.
And it has good
this is the one
art.
this is like okay. This isn't the one I like though. I like the defensive 55 one more.
One's I like Arisa.
Yeah.
Alright. 2-1 Yukina, climax completion of climax, so choose one of your characters until the end of your opponent's next turn gets 2k. And then you can pay 1 rest this, choose one of your opponent's characters, bounce it. It's not the bear. The bear is the strongest
like the bear.
bounce. Not bear. Yeah.
It is not bear.
The bear's sick. I
it's
love
like-
the bear.
Yeah, the bear is super dank. Alright, Brian.
All right. 2-1 counter, Lisa Knee. When you use this card's backup, if your opponent has a climax in play, it's a 4,500.
Are these any good?
No.
Yeah,
no.
they're just bad. Play a memory kick. Back to you, Jason.
2-1 Mashiro. All of your other Annie or Morphonica gain 1k. And then it is ditch 2 card from hand to waiting room. When your character trigger checks a climax, you pay the cost. If you did, send the top card of your clock to waiting room.
You
Wow.
heal for triggering
Wow.
so that you can die anyway because you triple triggered. You triple trigger, ditch your whole hand, still die.
Heal 3 and then just die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would definitely happen. If I played this card, that would happen. All right. 2/1 Tsukushi. When this card attacks, you have 4 or more other anniversary or morphonic characters. One of your characters during this turn, it gets 2 soul. When your other anniversary or morphonic character is frontal attacked, you may sack this. If you did, choose one of your battling characters, give it 3k, so it's field backup. That gives a character 2 soul.
Wow.
Is this a Beaufry card? No, the Beaufry card was better.
No, this card is also a 2 soul though.
Oh, this card is 2 soul! Damn. A lot of soul.
This card's actually kind of sick.
Pay 2
that's
swing
not
that?
too
Yeah,
soul.
that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I think it's more funny than good, but that's fine. If you got one thing you're trying to protect and you're trying to get to level 3, it's fine. Brian.
All right, we have 2/1 Akko. When this card attacks, if the character across from it is level 3 or higher, this card goes up to 13k. When your other anniversary or Roselia character is frontal attacked, you may sacrifice this. If you do, that character gains 3k power. It's a 3k field backup that is also an early play killer.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
How
all right.
boring.
Yeah, it's boring, but it's okay.
The manatees.
I mean, it's a Saki, right?
Yeah.
More Zombieland cards. They're just stealing them all.
It's just funny the 2 3k field backups are right next to each other.
Yeah.
Manatees got lazy. All right, Jason.
They hit the same ball twice.
You get the swag.
1-0. Yeah, it's a drip Yukina. It's looking fine. 1-0 Yukina event. Counter. If you don't have an anniversary Roselia, you cannot play this from hand. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to waiting room. Choose level X or lower anniversary Roselia character in your waiting room. Add it to hand. X equals the total level of the cards in the waiting room, or put a waiting room with effect. Card's pretty neat.
Yep. It's like a torch, but it can grab anything.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
You play this in the first lane, and then you mill 2 or higher, and you get your mem kick counter for the second attack. Yeah, and then they're like, oh no, I have to side or something. I don't know. It's just a cigarettes with more utility. I ran out of things to say.
Yeah, it's a card.
Yep. 2/1 Mashiro event. We kind of talked about this already. If you have 3 or less anniversary or morphonic characters, you cannot play this card from hand.
It's the end.
So you have to have 4 characters on board to play this. Choose that level 0 Tsukushi Bonder. You may send it to waiting room. If you did, choose one of your characters in your waiting room with Tsukushi in their card name, place it on any slot on stage. So you're supposed to summon the combo. You have 4 or more. You sack the Tsukushi. You then play down another Tsukushi Bonder from your hand, play in another event, and get 2. Or you could technically tri-field it and burn 1 3 times. I don't know.
You can.
Follow your... live your best life if you're playing
I probably
this.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You hand.
I probably wouldn't.
You salvage 3 cards, right? You salvage 3 cards.
Yeah, I would... I wouldn't do that at all. I wouldn't play the deck. But it seems fine.
You would.
No, I wouldn't.
Rushia player. Should have.
No, I would just go play actual Rushia.
Yeah, just go play your Ari Sawall.
I could play Solved, dude. What are you talking about?
Go play your Ari Sawall.
You never played Solved Hololive?
Yeah, Tanner's masterpiece.
Corne Rushia Marin.
I don't even want to know.
Just all the things.
I'm better off not knowing.
Yeah, it's just everything, dude. It plays
play
Subaru too. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, he probably sat there in his room, said, "What are all the cards I like in Hololive?"
A lot of them,
and then he put them together.
Yeah. Well, that's BanG Dream.
Does he play the bomb too?
Yeah, he does play. Everything's in there, dude. So we usually have like rapid fire for promos at the end. I did not do that for these because you want to know how many promos there are? I will give you both one guess. How many promos are there for BanG Dream Anniversary?
17.
Nope, not even close. What do you think, Jason?
It's a set.
There are 47 promos
Okay.
for anniversary. Yeah, there are 47 PRs. A lot of them are reprints. There are a lot of them are reprints of Garupa.
Okay, they're good. So it's not even worth talking about.
Yeah, of Garupa 1 and 2 cards with anniversary trait. I have no idea if we're going to get them in English, but if they do, if we do, they're cards that you already know, and they're either color or band shifted.
That is good, though. That is
so good. That is good. So if we get them, there's like 47 of them. You can go look at them. They're cards you already know, but I'm not gonna put them all in here. We already did.
Oh, thank God.
Too many cards. But yeah, that's it.
Are you able to BanG Dream, Carmen?
If it's dirt cheap, I might build 8-door with the event. Kasumi seems funny.
I mean, you're gonna build Arisa wall, right? Because you like Arisa.
I do like Arisa. I also have.
You need a deck for next Tuesday.
I have a deck for Nexal Tuesday. I can play Yuna.
You need a better deck for Nexal Tuesday.
What do you mean? Yuna's sick. If it's Nexal Tuesday, nobody can play Irons, so I can play Yuna.
I hope somebody still. Brian, just play Irons.
You can't play Irons on Nexal Tuesday. It's not allowed. That's truly like counterterrorism. Like everybody is participating in terrorism.
That would be so sick.
I
would respect that more than I've been playing Nexal.
This is like I'm playing Irons. If 8-door is cheap, I'd pick it up. The Kasumi finisher seems funny.
I need to look at this picture real quick, Carmen. I just saw this on Twitter as I opened it. This would be Ryan if he queued Overlord during Nexal Tuesday.
That is Ryan. Nexal Tuesday. I can't translate a tweet onto the screen.
Oh, unfortunately. But yeah, you see it though.
You see it. I guess I can drag this.
That lone non-Nexal Tuesday.
Yeah, this one. He's the non-Nexal Tuesday. That's where he is, right there.
I like cats.
All right. Upcoming content. We got to do Sal. I think Sal's the last one, right, Brian? And then we're up to date.
I think so. Well,
you're up to date till Sunday.
Yeah, things are just getting announced
Sunday.
Now.
Or Saturday, whatever.
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
I mean, what just got announced?
Oh, Review Relive.
Yeah,
no.
Oh, yeah, you gotta bring on. You gotta bring on Matt.
Okay,
I gotta bring on Matt. Yeah. Matt knows more.
You don't play Weiss Schwarz anymore.
He's kept a couple decks, I think.
That's the scene where they find the egg.
Mm-hmm. He can give us all of his own custom names. So we have to do Review. And then we have to do Sal.
And then likely Azure Lane.
What do you mean? It's Contai 5th phase.
Likely Contai 5th phase.
Yeah. That would be so dank. Everybody's like, oh my god, it's Azure Lane. And it's just Contai 5th phase.
I mean, I'll be surprised if it's not Azure Lane, frankly. But...
Yeah, if YoStars just hands out the license, or it's Azure Lane. Memes aside. And then Parter's got a couple new custom corners in the chamber. The next one is going to be like a full set review. They went hard. Him and Ollie, the lore master for that one. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it's going to be a good one. I've seen the first two
not even a hint, Carmen.
No, not even a hint. Well, I don't know. It's a bit of a hidden. It's a bit of a hidden one. You know, it really sneaks up on you. It just gets you while you're not looking. That's your hint. Look at me. I'm just like Bushiroad on Twitter. But yeah, that's it. Jason, you got any shout-outs?
Shout out to Strictly Broken TCG and our set reviews. I think we're doing Heaven Burns Red on next Thursday.
Okay.
It wasn't this Thursday, so
that set has some cool cards.
If you want to learn about more key garbage and accelerate, you should come by.
Who's your guest? You guys got somebody lined up for that? Or do we know?
I have not heard a confirmation about it, so I don't know.
Okay, not sure yet. I mean, that set has some pretty cool cards, so I'd be interested to hear what anybody has to say about it. There's some interesting stuff in there that hasn't been printed before. That fucking card that just bounces a card when you get it, it's like a clean cut to hand. That was kind of cool.
Oh, that thing, yeah, that's spicy.
Yeah, they got some spicy new profiles in there, so we'll see. All right. With that, Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz signing off. We'll see you all in the next one.
Bye-bye.